Good afternoon. My name is Chris Ballinger, and I'm the superintendent of Warren County Public Schools. I'm here today with Mrs. Jordan, the principal of Warren County High School, and Dr. Smith, the principal of Skyline High School.
Hello, Dr. B.
Hello,
Ms.
Dr.
Jordan.
Ballinger. Dr. Smith.
We're here to provide our community with some information concerning graduation and hope to paint a picture of what our seniors and families can expect. We are all saddened by the updated guidance released to school divisions limiting large group settings to 250 people.
Yes, we were, but I believe we developed a unique commencement ceremony that's unlike anything we've done before or even seen before.
Yes, it's definitely unlike anything we've done or seen before. It will incorporate many features of a traditional ceremony, the most important being that students will absolutely walk across the stage to receive their diplomas. There are other features of this ceremony that families will find to be traditional and hopefully enjoyable.
So, Mrs. Jordan, can you tell me what is unique about this graduation?
Well, again, it's unique because we've never done anything like it, and I'm not positive of what to expect, but we have put some things in that hopefully people will be very comfortable with doing. For one thing, the graduation will allow families to sit together in their vehicles or in lawn chairs and walk with the graduates to the staging area. Families will have a close view of their graduate receiving their diploma. And in a traditional graduation, we do have a little bit of a separation that will not exist so much in this particular ceremony. They will also have an opportunity to take a family photo, and that photo will be available to them later free of charge.
Thank you, Mrs. Jordan. So, Dr. Smith, will graduates still be able to receive their awards or be recognized for their achievements that they accomplish throughout the year and through their careers?
Absolutely, yes, they will. As each student approaches the stage, their name's going to be called, and while the name's called and while they're walking, we will be sending out their accolades of all their accomplishments and awards, scholarships, and what have you. And then at the end of the stage, or when they're walking down, they'll be able to get those awards handed to them from our guidance department. So yes, we'll be doing that.
All right. Well, that sounds great. Will everyone be required to stay in their vehicle throughout the ceremony?
Well, we're encouraging everyone to stay in their vehicle for social distancing purposes and safety reasons, but we'll be able to join their graduate for the family picture. So as Ms. Jordan mentioned earlier, families may exit their vehicle as long as they sit together between their vehicles. Families stay together.
And then those families will be able to walk with their graduate up to the stage?
Absolutely.
Okay. So will family members or other attendees be able to hear?
Yes, we've contracted a professional sound crew who has promised us to provide quality audio that will be able to be heard outside, all over the parking area, and within the car if they decide to stay in the car. They will be able to hear the ceremony through their radios while they're in the car also.
So we know that in graduation, pomp and circumstance is an important piece. Will students have an opportunity to walk to pomp and circumstance?
Absolutely.
Okay, so what about families that live in another state or maybe are not able to be there that day? Will they be able to view the ceremony?
Yes, they will. We are going to have, they'll be able to view the ceremony live on our YouTube channel.
Okay, well, that's great. How do schools arrive at the decision for a drive-in graduation?
Now that's an interesting story, I think. Well, in discussing all of this and knowing that we were probably not going to be able to do a traditional graduation as we realized most people wanted, we discussed what were the things that people talked about that they really wanted to have happen. And then we tried to incorporate as many of those things as possible as we planned the ceremony. We couldn't get together the entire class for one ceremony for different reasons, but we said our students felt that it was very important to be able to celebrate with their classmates. So we tried to find a way that the students could have what they felt was important to be with as many of their classmates as we could figure out how to do, and to be with their families at the same time. So at that point, we felt like a drive-in type of ceremony would allow as much of that as possible.
And this allows for the schools to stay within the guidelines of what the governor has issued and the Virginia Department of Education guidelines for graduation ceremonies. Would you say that's correct?
Absolutely.
So what is the difference, and Mrs. Jordan, you just mentioned drive-in graduation. So what is the difference between a drive-in graduation and a drive-through graduation?
Well, I know there's a lot of confusion when it comes to drive-in and drive-through. The drive-in graduation is tailored after the traditional ceremony. You have an audience, parent, your family, the graduates, the stage, and they're walking across the stage to get their diplomas. At a drive-through graduation, it would kind of be like a drive-through at a fast food restaurant. They would drive up there, they would get their diploma and keep going. So I think this is a tremendously lot better option that we're doing.
So can students decorate their caps or their cars for the ceremony? You always see that graduates have their caps decorated. So can that still be done?
Absolutely, it can be done. We do ask that it remains tasteful, as we always do, even in the traditional ceremonies. We ask the students to please be mindful. We're still on campus at a school. So yes, please decorate your caps and show your individuality. But this time we are going to have the cars right there. So this might be a little added something for you that your classmates and all the families are going to be able to see if you decide to decorate your car, maybe even to match your cap. But yes, have at it. Decorate your cars.
So March 13th, 2020 is a day that just devastated a lot of students across the country, but especially in Virginia. That's the day that a lot of these students walked the halls. The last day that they were able to see the faculty. This, for some seniors, this didn't allow for closure. So will faculty members be there for students to be able to say goodbye?
Yes, they will. We will have, instead of the traditional faculty setting next to the stage, we will have them out and about throughout the parking lot. They'll be helping us direct traffic, helping parents and students to know which way we're going. But I think allowing them to be out and about among everybody is a good way that could give the kids some type of closure for their senior year.
Yes, and at Warren County High School also, we will have faculty members helping us to get people to their places. As you know, the rehearsal with the students, like we usually have, we couldn't have it this year. But the faculty members will be there and will be working with students and parents, helping them get to the staging areas and wishing them good luck and all of those wonderful things that students usually get a chance to do on the last day of school, because March 13th, they did not know that it was going to be the last day of school.
Well, I want to thank you, Mrs. Jordan and Dr. Smith, for coming in and kind of giving an outline of what our graduation ceremonies will look like for our seniors this year. I guess the last thing I would like to ask you, is there any other message that you would like to send to your graduates at this point in time?
Well, I'll just say that no way did we think, when I said goodbye to you on March 13th, thinking that spring break was just going to be extended maybe by a week, that I would not see you again until you showed up at graduation or to pick up your graduation tickets. We've missed you. We are learning now as much as you have always learned. We are learning now, so maybe it's a little bit of payback, We're trying to figure this out, and we want to do something that is going to be a celebration for all of you. We really hope that you come. We hope that you enjoy the celebration, and we absolutely congratulate you if you've decided that you need to do something else. For our students who've already left to go to the military, we will also miss you, but we will be thinking about you. But I'm looking forward to seeing all of you, hopefully, on next Friday.
Well, my graduates probably be surprised if I actually give them any more message. They haven't heard me talk this much in 5 years. But I just want to say, like Ms. Jordan said, if we had no idea March was going to happen, obviously nobody did, and we want to see you one more time. I want all of you to show up on Saturday morning with your families and celebrate your final day at Skyline High School.
Again, Mrs. Jordan, Dr. Smith, thank you for coming in today and sharing, and helping to paint a picture of what our seniors and families should expect this year.
Thank you,
Sure,
Dr.
thank you.
Ballinger.